I'm gonna volunteer today. Also, what do you have? I don't know. Anything.
Not much to do right now.
Yeah.
But
After the
at the
service.
end, you can help take down the water, roll up the carpet and things like that. Yeah.
I'll talk to you.
Okay, thanks for your.
All right, everyone. So it is, my clock's showing 10:28 already. So if you're in the Gampa, go ahead and get seated, get your mind ready for the teachings. And if you're online, Geshe-la should be here shortly. Okay. Geshe-la is driving up and he's likely to go around the stupa, so he'll be in about another minute or so. So if you are new and here for the first time, we do stand when Geshe-la arrives.
Good morning. If you'll turn to the red tab in the Gold Prayer Book, page 34, and we'll begin with Shakyamuni Buddha mantra 3 times. Tayata Om Mune Mune Maha Munaye Soha. Tayata Om Mune Mune Maha Munaye Soha. Tayata Om Mune Mune Maha Munaye Soha. Now we'll say the Medicine Buddha stanza and followed by the mantra 7 times. Bhagawan, with equal compassion for all, whose name when merely heard dispels the suffering of the lower realms, dispeller of disease and the 3 poisons, I prostrate to Medicine Buddha lapis slide. Jayata Om Bekan Se, Maha Bekan Se, Raja Samudgate Soha. Jayata Om Bekan Se, Maha Bekan Se, Raja Samudgate Soha. Jayata Om Bekan Se, Maha Bekan Se, Raja Samudgate Soha. Teata Om Bekan Se, Maha Bekan Se, Raja Samudgate Soha. Teata Om Bekan Se, Maha Bekan Se, Raja Samudgate Soha. Teata Om Bekan Se, Maha Bekan Se, Raja Samudgate Soha. Teata Om Bekan Se, Maha Bekan Se, Raja Samudgate Soha. Now, on the same page, the 4 immeasurables, we'll say twice in English, and then we'll flip to page 37 and chant it. It's on the bottom of the page. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment for friends and hatred for enemies. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment for friends and hatred for enemies. Now flip to page 37. Semchen Tam Je De Wajang Yudang Den Par Churchi Dong Du Ngao Ji Ju Dang Drao War Churchi Dewa Dang Mi Drao Churchi Dang Ni Dang Drawe Tang Yam Lane Bar Churchi. Now still on page 37, we will say the Chenrezig and the Tara verses of praise and mantra. The mantras are in the book, but the verse of praise is not. Beginning with Chenrezig, not veiled by any fault, white in color, whose head a perfect Buddha crowns in light, gazing compassionately at all beings. To you, Chenrezig, all seeing one, I prostrate. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 And now Tara. Tara liberates from psychic existence. Tutare liberates from the 8 fears. Ture liberates from all sickness. I prostrate to the liberator, Mother Tara. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Soha. 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 Now go back to page 34, and Geshe Gelik will lead us in the Refuge and Bodhicitta prayer.
Sanje
Chudang Soki Chok Nam La, Jang Tu Bardu Dagni Chap Suchi, Dagi Chunyen Ji Pisunam Ji, Drola Pinchir Sanjay Trupar Shog.
Sanje
Chudang Soki Chok Nam La, Jang Tu Bardu Dagni Kap Suchi, Dagi Chunyen Ji Pisunam Ji, Drola Pinchir Sanjay Trupar Shog.
Sanje
Chudang Soki Chok Nam La, Jang Tu Bardu Dagni Chapsuchi, Dagi Chunyen Ji Peso Nam Ji, Drala Pinchir Sanjay Trupa Sho.
Sanje Songro Ramdo Jiren de Venjin Mahante Dajin Tambe Namo Laye Nano Nane Jingi and the Vanda Tame Kanan Pakunja Tamje Keno Tabe Chute Kange Adonze Nyasone Tawa Tamje Pombe Tambe Chene Tense Kotam Tela Chalze Good morning. Good morning. So please, some introductions. Whatever you want to express, wishing something positive for someone else. Okay. Introduction. Good morning, whenever Lamo. Good morning. Are you cold? Cold. Tajidele Chetan, good to see you again. Thank you for translating. Hello, Marcelo, Patagonia, Fernanda, Diane, good morning, Diane. Renee, good morning. Everyone on YouTube, good morning. Few invisible being on Zoom, good morning. Oh, yeah. Thank you for the heart. Thank you.
If you are on Zoom, you can choose a breakout room to say hello if you would like to. Don't know if there's any Spanish speaking folks in here, but we'll do room number 1 for Spanish speakers and room number 2 for anyone else who wants to say hello. Okay, everyone can make your way back to your seats. Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you. So, one of our 2 members, their mother passed away, Ali, Ali, who's the organizer of the children program. Her mother, that's why she is not able to come last Sunday. And last Sunday, her mother was passed away. And today, around 5 o'clock, Catherine, who's been like center's spiritual program coordinator many years. And she passed away in Ohio this morning, 5 o'clock. So I thought maybe we say some prayers for their, of course, Buddhism, like death is not dead end. It's like a kind of a detour. Of course, kind of life goes on. So we say prayer and send, positive wishes to their next transitions, and also use this in our communities. Like we say prayers between death and birth. So there's what is called like pardo. Par means between. So there's like lifespan is like 49 days. They kind of like goes all the places they've been, they goes. And family, the relatives, they every week is like 49 days every week. So they like do a lot of like prayers. It's not just one time they pray, whole week, so 7 weeks. So then anniversary, then they also do some prayers. So and they are, part of the center. So we as a community, so we in this difficult time, so we try to be with them and so through prayers, okay? So many mantras, these 6 syllable mantras that Kit last time they taught us how to say Om Mani Padme Hum with help from the bee, actually. So you can visualize 5 colors. Actually, there's in our physical structures, there's like the critical point. There's 5 critical point. What do you call the in technical term will be chakra. There's 5 important points in our physical structures. And through meditation, there's so much you can do. If you learn how to learn the practice and how the practices that associate with those chakras and channels and energies. So there'll be a lot of benefits. So there's so much we can use part of this body used to enhance our deepen our practice or enhance our practices. So just imagine 5 colors, white, red, blue, yellow, green. When we say the mantra, so they just visualize that 5 colors dissolve into your crown. That's where this one chakra is located, crown. So then eliminate all the disturbing thought, particularly anger, completely destroyed, and your heart filled with loving kindness, compassion. And not just that, then from there, from your heart, which is already filled with loving kindness, compassion, energy as a merge or emit from your body. So then your friends, relatives, and they're touched by that energy and also make them more loving, kind, compassionate, caring. So that's exactly what the world needs. More loving people, more kind people, more compassionate people. Okay, so then the world will be better, world will be better. So that's why we say the mantra. So then think about Catherine's mom, Ali's mom, and together with all the people that passed on that day, last Sunday, this today, and think about them and dedicate what we call merit they generated by reciting this sacred word, what is called mantra. In this case, mantra of compassion. Every kids in Tibetan community knows this mantra, but we don't have special class. We don't teach them. They just learn. They learn from their parent. We don't teach them. We don't even know class. They just learn. So then I will chant the mantra. So maybe 21 times, which we'll chant. Then we'll just recite slowly. Then you can just meditate. Imagine that your heart is, like feeling with loving kindness, compassion. Now, all the disturbing thoughts that cause you so much suffering, just imagine that all these disturbing thoughts have been eliminated, completely eliminated. Then you become more kind, more compassionate. It's good for your happiness. It's good for your happiness. If you are seeking happiness, it's better to be kind. If you are seeking suffering, then you can become aggressive, angry, mean, disrespectful. You don't get anything. You just lose your happiness. So why was that? That's the fact. That's the causality. What's called causality is the law. What you say, what goes around comes around. There's nothing more to say. It's just if you do something good, then good will come to you. If you do something bad and hoping that good will come to you, that's ignorance. It's not wisdom. So therefore, no matter what kind of circumstance, your happiness is very important, and you have every right to achieve that. So therefore, better to be kind, then you will achieve that. Okay, that's the way to achieve your happiness. To be kind, to be compassionate, to be kind, to be respectful. You will have more friends. Okay? So every bit of happiness that we enjoy now is come from other. Without other, there will be nothing. There will be no food, no clothes, nothing to drink, nothing to eat. So this all others do the kindness of others. So okay, so then we say the mantra so that you can meditate. Okay, then think of the Om Mani Padme Hum. Om 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 Now we silently say the rest of the mala. We silently say you can while you can meditate or you can meditate. We silently say the mantras of Mani Padme Om Mani Padme. Om Mani Padme. Om Mani Padme. 1, 2, 3. Om Mani Padme. Om Mani Padme. Om Jesu. Lord, tears. Oh yeah, thank you very much. So now short meditations. We'll do short meditations. The children are you are free to move around. Okay, you don't need to feel like you have to sit down here. You can move around. That's okay. Okay. Uh, so mm, mm. This meditation is the questions like how I can become calm, and how I can like generate peace within my mind. how I can be present. So according, I know Buddhism has so much information when it comes down to meditations. You know, meditation is the kind of tools that helps you to mentally grow or like, so in this meditation, particularly this meditation is how to focus, okay, how to place all your attention on one single object, one single object. What's going to happen during this meditation? Uh, Anybody remember 3 points in English? So, it means place, place.
Concentration or
Yeah.
settling?
Yeah, settling. Okay. Settling. When you're trying to mentally settling, what happens? Thoughts rise. Thought. Seems like there's more thought. Actually, that's not true. Because simply you're being aware. You're being aware amount of thought that rise. It always rises because you are not aware. And right now you're trying to be settling. That's why you realize there's thoughts. That's good. Need you. Rick, beware of what? The thought. Amount of thought that rise. Just beware. I said, tightly focus. Then loosely relax. Shimji jimla hlöjile. Simji josa tenantas. So there is a what do you call? That is where you place your mind. Tightly focus, loosely relax. Between there's where you can place your mind. Okay, so this is very good. So I think every day, every one of us should, because we all have mind, meaning we all think, not just always something good. We think all kind of things, and many thought is not really helping us. It's making us more miserable, more unhappy. So we need to learn how to take care of them. Less thought, better chance for peace in the mind. Less thought. So therefore, that's how you settle your mind. That's how you settle, because there's so much going on. The way to settle is focus. How tightly focus. So what are you going to do? Focus on what? Oh, there's many things you can focus. In this case, we are going to use, you just tell yourself, call your name, just say, beware. Beware of what? Beware awareness. Be aware awareness. Or you could say, beware of space. See what happened. Single object is very much needed in order to make yourself calm, generate peace within the mind. Single point is the key. Focus is the key. Tight focus is the key. So, or nawa pimpi means haze, appearances, hazy. It's not this or it's not that. It's nothing. It's just the example that I use for my own practices is I use like mirror, no reflections, zero reflections. But it has ability to reflect. It has, if you bring something, it will reflect there. Right now, no reflections. That's where I focus. The moment you see the reflection, that's the thought, the rising, the thought, the reflect in the mirror. Right now, trying not to have any reflection, just focus. Or something to look, there's nothing to look. Something to analyze, nothing to analyze. Something to find, nothing to find. Just be with the mirror. Just be with the mirror like that. Now, Pimpi. Do you have expectation? No expectation. Are you worried? Not worried. Just be. Just be. Natural. Just be. Okay? One way to do. That's one way to do. Or you can tell yourself, you call your name, don't think a thing you are thinking about. Don't think a thing, whatever you are thinking about, don't think a thing you are thinking about. See what happens. Okay? Maybe like a few minutes. Oh. Mm. Do you understand, like tightly focus, loosely relax. Does it make sense? Huh?
I think so. Yeah. Not too far.
I think so. Huh?
Actually, I just learned something the other day about the proper posture for meditation, the back straight.
Mhm.
Well, what this person that was talking about meditation said that if you look at a baby when they're first sitting up,
Mm,
their butt is like planted
mm,
and their back is perfectly straight.
mm.
And so that is a natural posture that we lose. And in order to we need to go back to. And I just thought,
Sitting on expensive couch.
what?
We are losing that because sitting on expensive couch.
Well, no, I mean, you're
Mhm.
losing it because you're busy with other stuff, right?
Yeah.
But I just thought that was, I don't know, it was just very interesting to me to think about that's where we start.
Yeah, we are losing that too. We are losing many things, not just sitting like Say also that in the text it suggests how I should look at, when you meditate, how I should focus. Text said there's like 6 different ways to placing your attentions. One of them is like kids, baby, looking at things. They use a temple as an example because Tibetan temple there's so many colors. When you bring the baby, they just look at them. No story, no opinion. They just see exactly as they are. No opinion, no stories. They just no worry about the detail. They just look like. We lose that. Of course, that's already lost pretty much. Now we see everything with opinions, ideas, like exaggerations. That's why life become when we're growing up, life become more complicated, and like that's not. So yeah, there's like 7 sitting positions. One of them is like sit like uncooked Italian pasta. Uncooked Italian pasta when you buy. So in the teaching, they use stack of coin. The example they use like stack of coin. I think uncooked Italian pasta is much better than straight up. Believe, as I said, believe or not, there's so much happening in this body that we have no clue, much clue. Blinking, breathing, movement, all this, like there's so much happening. There's so much inside the body that we don't understand. So then utilizing them, sitting, maybe young people maybe not don't understand. I'm not sure. Like energy. Tibetan text we said wind. It's not the wind element. It's not the wind that blow things. There's much more subtle. So there's like movement. There's movement happening through 72,000 channels, energies and movement that's happening. That's how we can stretch and what do you call stretch and bend and stretch and blinking. All of that is happening. So anyway, so one of them is like sitting straight. So that the energy will flow through smoothly. If you sit like this, sit like that, that's not the really best way to meditate. So anyway, there's different types of meditation. Every meditation that you don't need to sit like this. Some meditation you can just walk. You could be drinking, thinking. So much, First of all my friends here, we need to understand this life is not perfect. If you think, oh, this life should be perfect, it can be perfect. Yeah, it can, you can enlighten. Very true. But right now, this is not perfect. So we should not have unrealistic expectations. That's not good. In Buddhism, what you call here, everything's complicated. Everything's complicated. What we call samsara. Over there, what is called liberations. Or you are already free yourself. Somehow you manage to free yourself from all these complications. Then you reach there, no complications. That's where perfection exists there. Here, so as I mentioned, meditation doesn't mean always sit like this. No, meditation can be thinking, can be reviewing something, you're thinking. So as a Buddhist monk, every day I think. How much progress I make, not sure. Not sure, but I do think every day. 8 human complications. Every human. Doesn't matter how, it's not based on age, it's not based on how much money you have, it's not based on which country you live in. Every human has same problems. Care, there's complication at the birth. We don't born like with the full of smile and laughing and like, not like that. There's complications. There's a fact, nothing to do with religious belief. It's just fact. Then after that, what happened? We get older. Nobody get younger. That's the fact. Then we get sick because this body is like a combination of skin, flesh, bone, blood. Yeah, you do get sick. That was expected. Then eventually, like Ali and Catherine's mother, you die. That's life. There's nothing to be upset about. That's just life. 4, non-human is free from that. Every human go through that, regardless what it looks like, how much money you have, how much power you possess. Doesn't matter. You cannot escape. That's a fact. So now there are another 4. Losing loved one. That's what happened today, last Sunday, losing loved one. That was expected. That's part of human problems. Then encountering something that you don't like, people, job, whatever there might be, that was expected. Working so hard to get something, there's no guarantee. Does that mean you should not try? Of course you can try, but need to understand right from the beginning, may happen, may not happen. If it doesn't happen, don't beat up yourself. There's not very good things to do, okay? Then loneliness is part of human problem. Once you realize that, there's really very little you can do. So this all thinking, it requires a lot of thinking. If you're thinking like that, when it happened, much better. Doesn't become a shock or surprise that you already know that's a part of life. So, mm, so mm, mm, so that's the one type of meditation, reviewing meditations, or review meditations. So that's what you do. So, but meditation, what is the meditation? What's the purpose? This is very important. Some of you are here first time. It's very important to understand meditation. This is not meditation. It's just sitting, sitting. But there's been dogs been sitting like this too. See, exactly like this. Meditation, not really meditation. It's just sitting like this. Some bird, they sit on one leg long time. Meditation, not really. Meditation, thinking. Why thinking? Oh, thinking cause problems. A lot of thinking. Thinking doesn't always bring happiness. If thinking bring happiness, we all be happy all the time. That's not the case because we think all the time. Unfortunately, thinking doesn't bring all the time happiness, and not just that. Sometimes it drives your life crazy. Thinking too much. So therefore, every day, less thought, less thought. Somebody asks, what are you trying to do? I just trying to be present. I just trying to experience state where there's less thought. Why? Because I'm saving so much thought. It kind of makes my life difficult. Yeah, understandable. It's very understandable. So therefore, you just try to sit, not try to become something, try to sit there quietly, focus. Is this very difficult? It's not that difficult at all. It's not difficult, but it does it require effort? Yeah, it does require some effort, Nothing. And in America, you say no pain, no gain. It's not the Shakyamuni Buddha said. It's in America that you are saying no pain, no gain. Yeah, require some effort. Look at someone who said like very good body, like effort, result of something, going to gym every day, so working hard. It's not going to just sit there, I wish, may I have wonderful body. All of a sudden it appears, not like that. So that clearly shows just wish is not enough. Action is very much needed. So therefore, it's not that difficult. You just sit there, tell yourself, focus. So therefore, I'm asking you, tightly focus, loosely relax. Doesn't make any sense at all. Shimji dimla, shimji le, shimji dimla. Tightly focus, shimji le. between there, there's where you place your thought. You just see. Or you can just tell, as I said, just tell yourself, don't think, I think you are thinking about Samja, somebody Michashins. Just pause, see what happens. No expectation, no concern, just be, just be. No expectation, nothing to look, nothing to find, nothing to analyze, nothing to judge, just be. Breathe slowly. Oh, now thought is coming, all kind of thoughts. What I should do, nothing. Just beware, nothing. 남도 강다 강제바 대단히 있는 동자 남도 thought. That's imaginations, thought rise. Just beware, focus. I think every day, I think it's important. Living life with all kind of thought, every day is no good. Every day, maybe at least few minutes here, few minutes there, just sit. You know, so there's many nice park you can go park. There's many free gardens there you can go. Many parks, art museum. There's a lot of place you can go there, sit there. A lot of place, a lot of like empty space where you can sit there. Just if somebody asks, what are you trying to do? I'm trying to experience the space that's less thought. Why you do that? Because my life becomes so difficult by thinking so many things, worrying about future, thinking about past, hardly be present. So that's not good. So I'm trying to just learn how to be present by breathing, focusing on my breath, or telling myself, think, don't think a thing you are thinking about, and just trying to experience that space between thinking and not thinking. And how I'm trying to get there, I'm just telling myself, don't think a thing you are thinking about. So I'm trying to break the thought and try to experience that space between thought and no thought. The way I do, I tell myself, don't think a thing you are thinking about. Then when you become a little bit success, then say again, don't think that you are not thinking about the thing you are thinking about. Say it again. How said? Huh? First, no, don't think I think. I'm not just making this up. It kind of sounds like crazy, but that's part of meditation. Don't think I think you are thinking about somebody misjudgings. See what happens. Then maybe later while, if you are thinking that you are not thinking the thing, or what is it? You are not thinking the thing you are thinking about.
Yeah, don't think that you're not thinking about the thing that you're thinking about.
Make sense? Huh? Yeah, I don't blame you. It doesn't make sense. Don't blame you. First, it doesn't also first doesn't make sense to me. So when I look closely, then it makes sense. Thomas say slowly, say it. Please listen. If you understand, say it slowly.
Don't
The whole things.
the whole thing, all four?
I
Just the first two.
I have one American friend. I met her in Patagonia. She's backpacking. College kids. I met her, so I asked her to translate. She translated, so now I could not find. So maybe then we want that.
Don't think the thing that you are thinking about.
Makes sense? Then the second one, let's get more interesting.
Don't think that you are not thinking about the thing that you are thinking about.
So why you say the second line, why you say something to do with our experience? Then,
Don't think about either one.
oh, samja samba misamos, samda misamna, then,
And this is the method to peace.
yeah. So It's not like shunyata, shun. Shun means zero. Zero, shun means zero. Meaning but almost no thought, zero. Right now, it start with a zero, now it's get too complicated, get out of hand. There's hard, you can hardly see zero. There's 2, 3, 5. So that's why Teve Tony Tomba Jus means then you are kind of like reach to the point where everything starts. Then there's nothing. Like same like idea like mirror, no reflections. So think about, so this is not just that. When like time to time, when there's like a state fair, they have like what is called farewell.
Ferris.
There are many things now, like part of Utah, the people, when you go there, people are climbing, they're so high up, climbing there. When you see in the like videos, there's some people, they like jump like 1,000 feet down, they jump. I think what happens, like why people enjoy even those space cave, I think seconds and kind of like, not really separate, but kind of like you cannot have many thoughts. I don't think anybody jump with many thoughts. Oh, I'm going to like go to restaurant, eat pizza or not going. You have one thought. Don't you agree? That's why you feel peace, because you have one thought. When you're climbing the mountain, you can't just space out. You have to focus. When you're sculpting, you need to focus. Why you feel good? Oh, focus. It's nothing to do physical. It's the mind. Moment you focus, you don't need to say any prayer. You just sit down and focus. Focus, Or just, what kind of object? Or can be elephant. But it needs to be one. Cannot be 5, 6, 7. That's why life gets complicated. You are trying not to think many things. You're trying to think just one thing. Just few minutes and just see what happens. So physical objects is relatively easier, but be aware of your awareness. That's a little more difficult. Okay. So that is 4. Don't just say, okay, I love myself, and like don't say just do something. If you really love yourself, do something. And protect yourself to be negative. Make sure that you protect yourself, make sure that you help yourself not to get angry. What happens if you get angry? You have no peace of mind. You lose the peace of mind. That's what happens. You lose appetite. You lose good judgmental. You cannot judge very well. And you lose ability to distinguish between good and bad. You lose that. But that's the result of anger. And you have pain. Of course, then you are not going to say something nice because you are in deep pain, because anger is pain. So meditations, focus meditations, someday chishis, someday focus, samadhi, concentration, makes your mind calm and peaceful. I cannot do it for you. You cannot do it for me. You can learn. I can learn. If I can do, you can do. We are same human. You can do. Then our question is how long? Beginning short, very short, few seconds. Just sit there, just sit. See if you can focus. You may be surprised that you never thought that you can focus. Now realize you can focus. Then logically, it doesn't make sense. If you can focus 3 seconds, you can focus 6 seconds. Logically, it doesn't make sense. So then, when to stop? What is the best time to stop? When you feel good, then you stop. Okay, so you stop that. So then, after that, when you learn how to be calm and how to be present and more peace within your mind, then it'll be better for your life, your health. So then, top of that, What is the most important in my point of view? Loving kindness, compassion. When you look around in this room, nobody wants suffering, nobody. Do we look different? Yeah, we look different. We wear different clothes. We speak different language. We have different cultures. But we all want happiness. Even the dog, that very judged dog outside sitting there, wants happiness. What is that? That's fact. It's nothing to religious belief. Whether you believe in religion or not, you want happiness. Nobody wants. It's very important to understand. Nobody wants any suffering. Everybody's trying, every single day trying to avoid even the smallest suffering. We all do the same thing. That's the fact. Not everybody's looking to become Buddhist. That's not fact. Not everybody will become religious believer. That's not fact. What is fact is nobody wants suffering. When it comes down on joy, pleasure, happiness, nobody satisfied, nobody. That's what it says, like, I can get no satisfactions. That's why I say, hey, what I say. So that's the truth. That's the truth. So in my view, religious belief should become second, above religious belief. What? Loving kindness, compassion, provide happiness that people are looking for every single second, regardless whom they. That's how you build peaceful world. More loving people, more kind people, more caring people. That's what we need. Because why? Because everybody's looking for happiness. Nobody is satisfied. Therefore, there's no differences. There is no differences. There's many ways to say, oh, when you cut same blood, the one way to say, the bottom line, there is no differences when it comes down. You want happiness, I want happiness, you don't want suffering, I don't want suffering. So then why we don't get along? We should get along. This is better. It'll be much better. Instead of fighting each other, there'll be no happiness. And if we start to fight each other, there'll be no happiness. If we try to be kind to each other, maybe you can hope there'll be happiness between you and me. I don't know what you believe. You don't know what I believe. When you travel, especially when you travel, clearly shows that when you be trying to be kind, other person don't know. Even like your dog, do they know you are Buddhist? I don't think so. They know you have been kind to them. So that's why it all boils down on kindness, compassion, caring, loving within the family, within the friendship, not like competing all the time, or who's better, who's like that. The focus should be providing happiness between friends, between siblings, between family. That's what we should do. So then whatever religions you want to believe, that's up to you. So it's not what is important. Therefore, you wish happiness for others. It's not just religious belief. Why? You get benefit. Okay. So I'm going to read this a little bit here. Yeah, this practice is solely based on understanding. Nobody wants sufferings. Nobody is satisfied with happiness. Therefore, there's no difference. This spiritual practice is based on that. It's based on that. It's not based on what I can get when I be kind to my friend. It's not about that. The question is about how you feel. Oh, I feel good. I feel good because I help someone. Yeah, of course, there's good feeling will comes if you help someone. If you hurt someone, it's hard to believe that you will be happier, even though you say it's not true. It's not true. How you can be happy hurting someone? It's not true. Deep down, you don't feel good. The human nature, human nature. So this is like the text that I read a few Sundays ago from Lama Tsongkhapa, Tibetan master. Cultivate kindness towards all being. Cultivate kindness to all being. Do you ever feel bad helping someone? Being kind to someone? You feel bad? You feel bad? Yeah. So, sometimes, you feel overwhelmed because when you're not here much, you don't see much. When you go to other countries that need is so great, like you have one kids, can you imagine kids? Like, especially the train stations. Have one, then they'll be there, they bring another one, they bring another one, you are surrounded by eventually 20 of them. So they physically cannot help all of them. So, but no. So therefore, working for well-being of other living beings is not that easy, but there's a wonderful idea, noble idea, all no hunger, noble idea. Practically, it's hard thing to do. Why? Oh, not because we are not doing enough. So there's no idea like always, I say, somebody to blame. It's complicated. It's complicated. Fixing is complicated. Fixing your life is complicated. Fixing somebody's life is more complicated because everything happening based on reason. You could say from the Buddhist point of view, you could say karma, but everything's happening based on reason. Nothing just happened. That's what we say, oh, it just happened. Nothing just happened. Everything happened due to cause and conditions. So therefore, it's hard to fix world without border, world, no countries. Like, there's a song, what is it called? No country, no religion, no country, there's all.
Yeah,
Imagine.
imagine.
Noble idea, but practically very hard. There you're talking about fixing. It's not that easy. It's not easy. So better to fix. Fixing is better to begin with yourself. That much easier. So then fixing someone, you have no clue. So you probably know head to toe yourself, from head to toe, inside out, you know very well. So there's first fixing, therefore peace, talking about world peace has to begin with oneself. Makes sense. So then you know, meditation. So what are you trying to do? What is meditation? Oh, meditation is thinking. That's all. It's not just certain meditation. You sit like straight because it's something to do with the energy, breathing. Or every meditation you sit like this. No, you can walk. You can cleaning, thinking. Then you become so good at, then next time when somebody says something, you don't respond right away. You take your time, you sit back, breathe, and you look at the situation. And you scan the situation very clearly, and you assess. Most priority is peace of mind. That's the most priority. Then you assess based on that. So then you react. So then super reaction will reduce, and you become more as calm and relaxed and look at the situation thoroughly, and more likely you're losing your peace of mind less and less and less and less. Then you become good at protecting your peace of mind. So then the goes there changing, change happen. So that is the whole productive meditation. Whether you sit like this or not, that's called productive meditation. So now, one important thing is, all my friends, you come here today, so hoping that you learn something. then I feel responsibility to explain. What is the purpose of meditation? Purpose? Purpose? Why you meditate? In the first place, why you meditate? Nobody tells you meditate. Why you meditate? Why you have interest in? You need to ask yourself why you meditate. Why you want to learn meditation? Why? Or maybe there's some new fashion or I like to do. My friend does not good, not good, not good reason. Gomtop, yeah, meditation that you the power of meditations, nyumung chunga, less disturbing thought. Moment you have disturbing thought, you are not going to have peace of mind. So that doesn't help your friends, your family, your sibling, because you are disturbed. That you don't like to be disturbed. So when you go to hotel, you put outside this, what is it called? Sign,
Do not disturb.
do not disturb. Maybe time to put one here for everyone for sticker like that. Maybe we will learn something eventually. Seeing, maybe, like the room cleaner, they are very aware when you stay, see, they don't disturb you. That clearly show you don't like to be disturbed. Not just only staying in a hotel. You don't like to be disturbed all the time, not just there. Oh, this is on my vacation. I don't like to be disturbed. So that clearly shows nobody like to be disturbed. So reducing disturbing thought. That's why you meditate. Not because because I'm Buddhist, I meditate. Doesn't make sense. Because I don't want to have disturbance thought. I like to have less disturbance thought because it's not good. Because I've been arguing with my friend all the time. Moment we talk, we argue. You don't feel good. So that needs to be stopped. Then somehow that requires thinking. If you just heavily, totally rely on ego, self-centric ego, it's hard to have peace, hard to have happiness, hard to have peace. So we have been dictating by self-centered ego since we were born. So till now, not much result. So time to rethink. So that's why Gomtop Nyumochua, meditations, the power of meditation must subdue disturbing thought. Or now you become more kinder, you get less angry, more kind, more respectful. Oh, your meditation is working very well. So no matter what kind of meditation, could be riding a bike in the wood, hour, that could be helping, very helpful for your mind to, what are you trying to do? Oh, I'm trying to stay away from my disturbing thought. So I bike, I run. I like to be, it's kind of really helpful. Last time, many years ago, we did retreat at the farm. There's one girl, at the end of the retreat, what they call, the kind of like a survey, input, what do you call?
Survey or,
Evaluations.
yeah, evaluation.
I'm not sure what that means. Like, so end of the retreat, so the one girl stick me in my here, stick. So when we have retreat, I tell them, please don't feel like you have to sit there hours. You can free. We have come here to feel good. So she run during the retreat. She comes one session, then she run. Then the end of the day, what elevation, what is that called? Elevations,
Evaluation.
evaluation. So then she said, I thought just she's running, just running. So that's what I thought. She's just running. But actually she's running and thinking. She said she's chasing the girl that she wants to be. She wants to become. I thought, wow, that's like, it's stuck here after 10 years now. So that's exactly meditations, like, that walking, running could be meditation. That you are chasing, that you want to be kind, you want to be loving, you want to be caring, you don't want to be angry all the time, you don't want to be jealous all the time, you don't want to be compete all the time. Doesn't feel you good, so you don't like that. So you're chasing after someone that you like to be more calm, more kind, more compassionate. That's meditation. What do you think? What do you think? Am I making things up? You think that's meditation or no?
I don't think you're making things up, Keshala.
So say that gomtop interpret gomtop nyumo chunga. No, nyumo is afflicted thought. Chunga means afflicted thought. Chunga means less.
Yes.
Gom meditation, top is power. So that's why I'm saying power of meditation must subdue disturbing thought. Whatever ways you can get that, just sitting, biking, climbing, running, talking to friend, or doesn't matter. So I think I think that's meditation. So some of you may, what do you think? I'm not like, it's not really traditional meditations, but
Keshala,
uh,
I heard a saying that you might like. It's a very simple way of expressing what you've been teaching. It
hmm,
said, when you sit down to meditate, open your front door and open your back door.
hmm.
And when thoughts come in, let them pass through, but don't invite them for tea. And
That's
I
very
think that's
good.
what we do. We invite our thoughts for tea, talk, 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 back and forth, back and forth.
Mm.
And then the mind becomes disturbed by what we're thinking about. Because usually we don't think about peaceful things, we think about things we're upset about.
That's very thoughtful. That's very true. I've been here now 27 years here. When I first came, after 3 years, one of my friend husband sculpting rock, like hard rocks, no soft. And he told me, this meditation. I thought, that is not meditation. What are you talking about? That's meditation. There. So, I'm just, because I was living in a monastery 30 years, meditation means like, you sit very seriously, then don't talk to anyone. I mean. So now, there's many meditations. So now I understand his point. Because when you, these big machines, stone, they've been walking, looking there, second probably will destroy it. We will focus. So that, what we are talking about today, one kind of meditation, not every meditation, one kind of meditation we are talking is focus. So therefore, I think the people here say, no, I want to clear my thought. I want to clear my thought. Do you say?
Or clear my head.
Clear my head. You are talking about meditation, basically. You don't say meditation, you say, then like now question is how you're going to clear your head, how you're going to clear. By eating something? Usually you don't eat something. Okay, when you say, I'm going to clear my head, doesn't mean you're going to eat something, right? I'm not sure what you do. What we do, I want to clear my head. Meaning, I don't think that you're going to open up your head and take out everything. So that means there's something that the thought, you're basically thinking about something. So from now on, focus meditation, what is that? That is the way to clearing your head. How you say?
Clear your head.
Yeah, way to clear your head. How to do? Well, I say, I want to clear my head. Focus. How? Just tell yourself, think nothing. Or just tell yourself, beware, awareness, and see what happened. You have to see what happened. In order to see what happened, you have to do. Somebody cannot do for you, you have to do. You just sit there and say, beware of your awareness, or just say, focus on the mirror. There's no reflection. See what happens. Does it clear your head? Yes, then please encourage other people to do the same thing. That helps, okay? Clear head is much better than messy head. Clear much better. So clear head means clear thinking, the more likely loving kindness, compassion, and that is the bottom line, okay? Important. So I try every morning when I wake up, I try to tell myself, nobody wants any suffering. Nobody wants any suffering. Everybody wants happiness. In that base, there's no differences. I should not make differences. I look different with somebody else. That's only secondary level. Fundamental, we are same. And I'm trying to trying every day, trying, whenever I met people trying to see the first thing, that person want happiness. I just trying to understand that person want happiness. So what kind of thing that destroy that person's happiness if I being mean, say something negative, not good for that. And after that, probably more like you are not going to feel good either. So then you both lose for nothing. You don't gain anything. So this is fundamental practice. Okay. So and next Sunday, so then we will continue to read from this text. So then meditation again next Sunday, same meditation. Okay. Well,
Yes.
Hmm?
Tenzin
yeah, yeah.
quote is, to, anything that comes to your door, whether it's negative or positive, that allow and, kind of the acceptance of it and let it leave. But the same author says it is best to trade your mouth for 100 ears,
Mhm.
which is, stop talking and listen.
Oh, that's what it means.
Yeah, I mean, your ear, your mouth is where you speak. So stop speaking and so it's, close your mouth, don't use your mouth, have 100 ears. So
Oh,
listen,
I see. Very
that
good.
might not be connected.
Very good. Very good. So thank you very much. So see you next Sunday. How's the weather in Patagonia? Cold? Good? Okay. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Oh, Patricia. Yeah, please.
Disculpa que no tuve el horario.
In the gold prayer book, excuse me, please turn to the blue tab, page 246, and we'll say Master Shanti Deva's dedication verses. May all beings everywhere, plagued by sufferings of body and mind, obtain an ocean of happiness and joy by virtue of our merits. May no living creature suffer, commit evil, or ever fall ill. May no one be afraid or belittled with a mind weighed down by depression. May the blind see forms and the deaf hear sounds. May those whose bodies are worn with toil be restored on finding repose. May the naked find clothing, the hungry find food. May the thirsty find water and delicious drinks. May the poor find wealth, those weak with sorrow find joy. May the forlorn find hope, constant happiness, and prosperity. May there be timely rains and bountiful harvests. May all medicines be effective and wholesome prayers bear fruit. May all who are sick and ill quickly be freed from their ailments. Whatever diseases there are in the world, may these never occur again. May the frightened cease to be afraid and those bound be freed. May the powerless find power, and may people think of benefiting each other. For as long as space remains, for as long as sentient beings remain, until then, may I too remain to dispel the miseries of the world. Now on page 244, the long life prayer for His Holiness the Dalai Lama. In a land encircled by snow mountains, you are the source of all happiness and good. All powerful Chenrezig Tenzin Gyatso, please remain until samsara ends. On the opposite page, the prayer for Geshe-la's teacher, Khensa Rinpoche Jetsun Lobsang Delek, the one who mastered his speech at a very young age, the one with great patience who received the name Avatari, the one with great precision who spread the teachings of Lama Tsongkhapa on bliss and void, Lama, ornament of the yellow hat tradition, please remain until samsara ends. Now, if you'll turn to the inside back cover, we'll say the prayer for the swift return of Chobje Lama Zopa Rinpoche. Peerless teacher and assembly of the children of the victorious one, Sharmakas and Pracheka Buddhas, victorious Losang father and sons, along with the lineage masters, all the objects of refuge of the infinite lands, please bestow the virtue and goodness of accomplishing this here and now. holding and spreading the Mooni's precious and complete teachings through explanation and practice. You wore the armor of patience that is never discouraged. Incomparable, venerable Guru, to you I make request. While striving single-pointedly for the sake of the victorious one's teachings, the sole gateway through which all benefit and happiness emerge, and from other living beings, you suddenly departed to peace. What a great loss. Nevertheless, through the undeceiving truth of the blessings of the ocean of the three jewels and the great waves of bodhicitta of the children of the victorious ones, may the smile of a reincarnation swiftly beam in glory for fortunate disciples. And now inside the front cover, the prayer for Geshe Gelik's long life. Supreme guide, you lead us on the many paths of virtue. A shining sun, you give us the best of excellent explanations. Supreme virtuous friend, you are a constant Dharma companion. Lama who has renounced fame, may you ever remain. And for Geshe Sangpo. You who have steadfast imprints of virtuous qualities and keep the instructions of the glorious Guru in your heart. You who pass day and night with noble activities, great virtuous friend, may you have a very long life. And now 7 Tara mantras to benefit all beings. Om Tare Tu Tare Tu Re So Ha. 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 Om Tare Tu Tare Tu Re So Ha.
And we do have a few announcements, quick. So I'll start. Okay, so the first announcement I have is that if you have prayer flags that are old and faded and things like that, you can take them down and donate them to Marty. Raise your hand, Marty. And he will make some beautiful artwork from them. So you can bring them here and just drop them off. Maybe we'll put a basket or something out on the table, okay, Marty? And then secondly, Geshe-la had mentioned Ali Burke's mother's recent passing last Sunday. And so we will have a Medicine Buddha Puja here in person on next Saturday, which is the March 21st. And we'll gather here at 10:30 for that puja. Anyone's welcome to come. It's a great opportunity to send, loving prayers and support to the family and friends, as well as to the deceased person. And then also wanted to bring to your attention that we have a whole series of introductory courses coming up. Discovering Buddhism, which is currently running on Mondays, will end at the end of March of this month. And so then in April, starting April 14th, we'll start with Meditation 101. So it's a great chance to come and take an introductory course if you are interested. And then in May, we will have a healing retreat, and that will run from Friday, May 23rd through Sunday, May 31st. And so please see the calendar for that information. There's a lot that will be going on for those however many days. And then we'll pick back up with the introductory classes after the healing retreat. So then we'll have Buddhism in a Nutshell that will start in early June, followed by Introduction to Mindfulness that will run through part of July and August. And then finally, the fourth introductory class is Advice on Death and Dying. So again, these are all on our calendar, so check them out. It's a really great opportunity to delve into some Buddhist studies at kind of an introductory level for beginners. Although anyone is welcome to come. And I think that's it for me. So who's next? Allie, you can come on up.
Good morning, everyone. I just wanted to remind you that it's book club today. So after the teaching, if you even haven't read the book, you just want to join us, we're going to meet out at the table there. And if there's a lot of us, we might move into the Kadampa and talk about our book here. This is the book we're reading, and I hope to see y'all there.
me microphone dangerous. Hi, everybody. My name's Trina, and this is my good friend, Monica. I help out with the volunteers here, and Monica does many things. Today, she did like 3 different roles in one, and she's one human. And she also, and she also is the coordinator of the Garden and Grounds. And we're here to invite you to join in the fun. Here at the center, everything you see is out of the kindness of volunteers, 99%. Gisela has told us many times, and he's not exaggerating, that when you come to the center, it's beautiful, it's clean, you leave happy, you walk around, you're like, wow, this place is beautiful. Well, it's not hundreds of people, it's about 10 people who make things happen here. And so we're here to encourage you, to invite you, to welcome you. Big shout out to Coco, who does our Dharma shop, and of course, Allie does lots of things too. So yeah, we have classes on Monday, Wednesday, Sunday, and there's other things. We always need help. And this is your chance to benefit all sentient beings as well as yourself. Okay, you know that? So maybe you're a teenager who needs service hours. Shout out to Austin. He's here helping and earning some service hours. Maybe you want to learn about the different roles that we have here. Linda has kindly printed out very carefully on the wall, on the Gamba outside. You can read all the different roles you could do. Yes, you could do that. You could be a greeter. Next time we're at the grocery store and you see some flowers, pick them up, bring them in. We'll give you a vase. We'll give you some water. You can offer it to the altar. You can offer it to our teacher. You can bring flowers and you can clean and tidy. I'm laughing too much. Okay. Maybe you want to learn about the water bowls. How many are there? Why do we put them? How do you do it? Can I hold the bucket? Well, you could ask Eric. You can ask Gabriel. Shout out to Gabriel here on college break. Maybe you want to do Sangha care. Maybe you want to make tea for Geshe-la and our wonderful nuns here. Well, Monica does many things, and that's also what Monica does. And Elise, who is here. Yay! Hi, Elise. She is amazing. If you want to know anything, yeah, talk to her. Maybe you like video games. Maybe you like things with lights and buzzers and toggle. Well, I've got a job for you. Orlando, hands up. That's the AV guru back there. Yeah, you could do that too. It's really fun. And shout out to David, who also does AV. I see you back there. And Chris is here too. Sorry, Chris. You know, they're amazing. There are people here, but there's only like 10. So we need you and we invite you. And I'm done. And soon I will be coming up here again with this microphone. And I will say, it's time to clean the stupa. And then you can help me. I'll give you a bucket and a sponge, and it'll be a good time. And I'm going to hand it over to my pal, Monica. Do I have it officially approved from Robbie? I can't, it's not officially approved yet, I don't believe. It's probably going to be approved on the 29th that we're going to clean the stupa after the teaching. Probably, I will let you know. It'll be, Linda is great about posting everything. You'll know. And I will come up here with this pretty microphone and do it again. Okay, it's all yours.
Hi, my name is Monica and I volunteer for the gardens. This year, our goal is to start a native pollinating garden so we can attract more butterflies, bees, and hummingbirds. I will be working with Linda, thank you, to identify the flowers that we will be planting in our garden. And once we have identified what we want, we hopefully will publish the list, and you're invited if you want to donate the flowers that we will be planting. Planting season for North Carolina is not until after April 15th. As we know, in a couple of days, we'll have a hard freeze after having 85-degree weather. So hopefully we will have a list ready and have a Saturday garden day available so that people can come and join us to do the planting. We also are in the process of removing those wonderful nandinas that we have planted and very invasive, so we can plant something else there. So yes, we need very strong people. Dan was there, Eric was there last time we did that, and thank you so much for doing that. And I will definitely let you know when we're going to be doing that next time. Also, I don't know if anybody noticed, but there is a bluebird house up there, and we have a resident bluebird every year. He comes back and he does his ritual, and finds a wonderful mate. And usually they have 3 nestings. So we must have wonderful karma here in our gardens and wonderful worms that the babies need. Okay, thank you.
If I add, sorry, if I can add to that, Monica, since we are trying to do a native, and that's like specific to this area right here in North Carolina in the Piedmont, and there's any garden experts, especially with native plants, or you have an interest in and some experience with planting native, please see either me or Monica, because we would love some more input other than just us of what we
Yes.
want to do here. So.
The other thing is you can donate plants by, anybody here that's a gardener knows that at some point, stuff needs to be divided
Yes.
and stuff. So all of those things that, that Iris and all the things that you're interested in, many of us have too many of them. And so that's one way that you can get dirty, dig, and donate.
Yes, so if, once we decide, well, which flowers we want to plant, and if you have them and you need to divide them, we're welcome to have them too.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
We have great flowers. And this whole thing originally started for Emily's wish, Emily Painter, who was here a long time ago and has died, to have a cutting flower garden. And so we have quite a few of those flowers out there. And so, check with someone, but one of the ways that we can do is to cut some flowers and have our own flowers that we're growing from our own work on the altar.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, everybody. Have a great week.